Hi everyone, it's Mitch, and it is Monday, May the 6th, 2019, here with your free live show. Of course, we're here live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Of course, we do free picks on this show. We try to win them all, but of course, our best bets always over at sportschatexperts.com, where it's best bets for myself. And some of the top handicappers in the world today. Of course, we do free picks at the website and free picks on the show. We're the first site to do free picks on everything. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, you can subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Certainly doesn't take you a lot of time. Helps us a ton. Got 12 Major League Baseball games today, 2 NBA games. But, of course, we do free picks every single day. Pretty good games yesterday. I was traveling most of the day, so I missed a lot of the stuff. Missed a lot of the games. Had to catch up. Sometimes, I get to see all the games when I travel. Yeah, I gave out my feelings about the Derby yesterday. But I still have the same feelings I had yesterday, that the best horse didn't win. The best horse won the actual race and was not given it to him. The horse that was given the win was not the horse that was affected by the foul. So that's where, the problem is. But that is the rules. So the rules are the rules. You got to have something, right, to go by, something. And it was consistent with the way that they generally run horse racing. If it was a $7,500 claiming race, it would have been the same ruling. And it's just the way that it is. The horse, that's why it didn't affect the horse that finished second and then was given the win. Because if that's who it affected, he would have just been placed second. They were looking at the horse that he actually affected, and that's why he was placed like 17th. So that was an expensive one for maximum security. My guess is that some people will still be interested in those breeding rights. I think they'll still do okay. My guess is he comes back and wins the Preakness or the Belmont. He's a real good horse. But, of course, we do free picks every single day. Our best bets always over at Sports Chat Experts. We got bomb waves here in Maui today. This is a welcome back. I know the last 2 days, I guess, it's been really windy, but really big waves. So I'm going to try and go surfing this morning and go hit some golf balls this afternoon. Those of you that haven't seen me in a while. Picked up golf again. Definitely good times. But I'm off to Boston Friday afternoon, so if any of you are in the Boston area and you want to get together next week, I'll be around. I'm going to be at a conference there, but I could always squeeze in time and grab a cup of coffee or sandwich or something. If anyone wants to watch a game or anything like that, I'll be around in Boston. But my camera broke on my trip, so this camera right here, the one that you guys normally see me on. So if you're seeing a little bit different camera angle or a different view, or it's too much Mitch or whatever on this one, it's because my camera's broken. So I had to order a new one. This is like the 4K technology and all that kind of good stuff. I know it doesn't make that much difference. I was not running in the Preakness, so there you go. But he'll run in the Belmont. Doesn't really matter. The Breeders' Cup is where the money's at, and I don't know. Everyone saw what happened, and how you cash your tickets or whatever. I mean, how many times do we watch a football game where the best team doesn't win, or baseball game especially, right, or basketball? Well, basketball's a little less, but where the best team doesn't win, it happens, especially on controversial calls. But anyways, let's get to our first pick of today's show. Trying to do two things at once, like normal. But not a lot of games I didn't cover. I like the Diamondbacks here. I think we're just getting too good at odds at plus 190. The Snell has not been the same Snell that he was last season. And I think at plus 190 is just way too much value here to pass up on the Diamondbacks. I don't think, it's a great bet and I'm running to the window to do it. But let's just say if I'm a small bettor and I'm making a lot of small bets, that would be one. If I'm someone that bets a lot of games, and whatever, that's one I would bet. I probably will bet it personally. And it's like I said, I won't be putting it's not like, oh, this is my best bet of the day. I'm going to dump, big on it. It's like I'll put something small on it. Just like I bet against the Cubs all the time. It's like I know when I'm up against it. So the other one I like the Royals at plus 230 against the Astros. I like the way the Astros are playing, but Jarrett Cole, I'm just not a huge fan. He's coming off of a really big game last time out. He hasn't been able to strict it to. Yeah, I agree, Derek. I don't know. I haven't really seen any of the commentary. Like I said, I was traveling all day. And so I didn't really hear what people had to say. I don't read a lot of the other sites, but yeah. So anyways, we're going dog hunting here on Monday. Why not? Just seems to be the way to go with it. The Brewers have been playing well even without Yelich in the lineup. I was going to give this one out as a premium pick. I like the Brewers here against Scherzer. I think the Nationals are bad. They're just bad this year. And it's not Bryce Harper because remember, he stunk last year. This team is a team that just doesn't have an identity. It doesn't have any heart. And, the good teams generally have some sort of identity, some leader. They have a whole thing that goes with them. And the Nationals have just always been missing that. They tried to make Bryce Harper that person, and he couldn't do it. And, they tried to make, Scherzer and Strasburg be those people, and they haven't been able to do it. So I don't see how they're going to do it. I mean, they're 3-7 in their last 10 games, and this is the type of season that they're going to have. Not having Bryce Harper is no excuse because this guy was a 219 hitter, right? And now he's batting 220. So he's not Francis doesn't watch my dog of the day video, so way obnoxious with the all caps. Yeah, if you want to talk about games and you have specific games you want to hear about, the place to do that is in the Facebook group. That's the way we always do it. We're going to continue to do it that way. I like the Padres against the Mets. We got a home dog here at plus 105. Paddock. DeGrom just doesn't look right. And when pitchers don't look right, they usually get hit hard. And I'll tell you what, the Padres are quietly pretty good. They picked up Hosmer last year, Machado this year. So they're a couple pieces of the puzzle away. And you got to remember, Keuchel and Kimbrel are still out there. So, I mean, here's a team that could possibly pick those guys up, add them to the rotation. All of a sudden, instant contender. Maybe add another guy here or there. Now, let's just move to the NBA real quickly. It's all good. It's Monday. I struggle. You guys know that. There's nothing different about me. I am what I am. You get what you get, right? With me and my shows, and how I am. It's like some days I'm better than others. I know there's no excuse for, sometimes I have what seems to be a bad attitude, but trust me, if I had a bad attitude, I wouldn't show up. And, it's generally that, it's chaos. I have a lot of things going on at once. It's not an excuse because I could get more help than I have, but, I have a lot more help than I have. I have a tech team now. I have a design team. I have a guy that's doing our whole sports betting thing, and how to bet on sports and getting all the sportsbook offers, all kinds of stuff. And of course, we're starting that radio show the first week of August on AM radio. It's going to be called Picks and Parlays. And of course, I'm the owner in Picks and Parlays as well. And that's what we just decided to call the show. We could have called the show the Sports Chat Place. I just like Picks and Parlays as the name of the show. It doesn't mean that it's all Picks and Parlays website. It means that it's It means that we like that name for the show because it kind of says, it's cool, Francis. I know. I was an asshole. I apologize. I could have just said I gave out that pick already or something else. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll live. Right? All good. I like the Milwaukee Bucks. I think they're the better team, and I think when you get the better team with points, what figures to probably be a close game. I think either Milwaukee blows them out or Boston beats them by a point. So I like the Bucks here plus that 1.5. Yeah. Like I said, we have that radio show. It's starting. It's going to be on AM radio, and so you can get it in all of your local cities, plus on iHeartRadio, and possibly overnight on Sirius. We have a conflict with VEASAN on Sirius. They have an exclusive on sports betting programming. So at least for the next year or so, we won't be able to be on Sirius during the prime time. My guess is that deal will run out, and we will be able to be on there as well. But it's pretty exciting stuff for us. I won't be the host of the show, so you guys won't have to deal with me on there. But I will be on the show every day, and so will Craig Trapp. We're going to do a Founding Fathers parlay, is what we're planning on doing, our Founding Fathers segment on the show every day. I'll probably be broadcasting from here. I'm having a studio built, and we'll be doing an AM radio show. So yesterday, Brian Bittler made the snarky comment of, does anyone listen to AM radio anymore? So I guess he doesn't want to be on our show. And that's okay. He doesn't want to promote himself and his brand to millions and millions and millions of people. I'm fine with it. But, yeah, people do listen to AM radio. And what they listen to is sports talk on there. And this way, not everybody has Sirius XM. I have Sirius XM, but, they don't offer it in Hawaii. Like in Hawaii, you can't get Sirius XM. The only way that you can get Sirius XM is through the app. And that's what I do. I get it through the app and I hook it into my phone, into the car. And I listen to music, when I'm driving. I like that heavy metal music. You guys know that. You've seen it on my shirt. So I like Grateful Dead, but I love heavy metal music. And I listen to it all the time. Godsmack and, anything Led Zeppelin, Rush. Anyways, we'll be on AM radio starting that first week of August, and it'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 o'clock on the West Coast, and it'll be 10 o'clock here in Hawaii. But it's pretty exciting. We're interviewing hosts right now, Craig and I are, and we're going to get somebody good in there, and hopefully a team. And like I said, we'll have guests, some of our handicappers that we have on the show. Craig and I will be on the show every day, but we won't be the guys on the show. At least that's not the plan currently. Pretty exciting stuff. And I know that some of these other sites, one of the other sites recently contacted me and told me how much bigger and better they were than me, even though we get 3 million readers to our website every month, and they have 21,000 YouTube visitors, whatever that means. That's like a throw-in thing. Like when DraftKings or FanDuel or someone like that contacts me, what's your web traffic? Oh, also, do you do any YouTube stuff? Yeah, we have X amount of videos. It's a throw-in thing. It's not like, we have 21,000 YouTube. Who cares? It's a throw-in. There's 3 million people. Sports Chat plays by 2.5 million every month at picks and parlays. You're going to tell me that 21,000 YouTube players makes you bigger and badder than us? I don't think so. Ours is only getting bigger every day. Anyways, I like the Rockets here laying the 1 against the Warriors. I don't like the way the Warriors have played this season. I almost gave this out as a premium pick. I didn't. I should have. I think this series is going to be long and hard. I think that I did give it out. Oh well. There it is. I messed it up. Doesn't matter. You guys heard my pick. It's the Rockets. So, if you're listening, bonus. I don't like the way the Warriors have played this season, so no reason to think they put it all together tonight in a must-win game for Houston. Oops. Worse things have happened, right, than giving our loyal readers and watchers a free pick, right? This is part of the problem. I can't see. But anyways, let's recap. Diamondbacks plus 190, Royals plus 230, Brewers minus 105, Padres plus 105, the Bucks plus the 1.5, and the Houston Rockets minus 1. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow. I'm going surfing.